Hey everybody, so I'm checking in here. I want to know how you're doing with your 2024 New Year's resolutions. First off, I guess my question is, do you even set resolutions? Do you set them on the new year, or do you set them at the beginning of the week or your birthday? A lot of people do different things. I like to really look at my birthday as a big celebration. I love my birthday. I celebrate it all week long, all month actually. And that's really when I sit down and I evaluate my life and where I am as I'm turning 1 year older and where I want to go. So I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I believe in making resolutions and changing every day. I strive to be the best possible version of myself. And now I wasn't always like this. Although I always was a go-getter and a chaser and a dreamer and to go after the things that I want, back when I was in my mid-30s with my 3 children and not working full-time, I actually was really upset and sad. I mean, I love my children and I love my husband and family, but at the end of the day, I really didn't love being a stay-at-home mom. I was bored. I was lonely. It was depressing. It was sad. I hated having to get up in the middle of the night when the baby cried or when the baby wouldn't go down for their naps. It was things like that that I really felt that I lost who I was as a woman. In my 20s, mid-20s actually, I really truly enjoyed my life. I was constantly going out with my friends. I was traveling. I was working in Manhattan. I was living a fantastic life, right, for a single. And then I said, okay, well, it's time to get married and move on. So I did. But what I didn't realize, and you don't really talk about, is as a woman, you get married and you get pregnant if that's what your choice is. But your life changes. Your life really, really changes. And there are things that you don't know about that happens. You know, your husband or partner, whoever it may be, they go off to work, but you're the one whose body's sitting there changing. And while you may be working outside of the house, you're the one that goes through these hormonal changes and you think it's all great and you feel all glowy and maybe you can embrace being pregnant. And I did. I enjoyed it. Mostly enjoyed it because I was chubby, and when I was pregnant it gave me the excuse to be bigger, right? I was allowed to be bigger because I was pregnant. I was allowed to take up more space because I was pregnant. So I truly liked that, and I ate and ate and ate, and I actually overate that. So that's how I wound up at 200 pounds. But then afterwards, what you don't realize is that you've changed, and you have to change. And it's okay to change, but it's also really scary. You're leaving back that person that you were to become a new person. It's like a butterfly, you know, you're going in a cocoon and you come out differently. You do come out differently because while you're pregnant, you're not drinking, you're not smoking, you're not doing recreational drugs, but everybody around you is, your husband is. And people might hear this and be like, what is she talking about, this bitch? But the truth is that you sacrifice a lot for your children to have children. So you go through that and then the baby's born, but now you want to still enjoy your life, but you realize you are answering to a little person and you chose to have that person. I wasn't fortunate enough to have a nanny. I wish I did. I always thought I'd have a nanny and then I'd be out living the life that I want to live. But I didn't, and I love my children. I will do anything for them. I have given up my world to raise them and raise good humans, and I have raised some really great humans. They're 18, 16, and 14. But if you're feeling down and you're feeling sad and depressed and you know you just don't feel like you have that sparkle that you once had, I resonate with you. My go-to is I turn to food. When life gets hard, I turn to food. When I'm sad, I turn to food. When I'm depressed, I turn to food. When I'm lonely, I turn to food. So I totally understand that, and I get that. And it's a matter of, do you want to come out on the other side? Do you want to get that sparkle back? Do you want to feel alive, to feel that freedom, to breathe and become that badass that you once were, or that maybe you never were, but you know you're meant to be? When you down deep, do you know that you're meant for greatness? If that's the case, you know what? All you have to do is make a decision and decide that that's what you want. Rise to the occasion, reach those goals, set those baby steps, right? You know, when we were born, we didn't run, we crawled first. Well, we wiggled around, and then we crawled, and then we rolled. Well, then we rolled, and then we wiggled, and then we crawled, and then we walked, and then we ran. So if you're getting somewhere, don't think that you have to go from here to here. There's all this space in between. You have to take those steps to get there and figure out what works for you in your life. Because at the end of the day, you have this one body, so why not make it the best body you can have? All right, that's my tip for Thursday. Have yourself a great day. Do something that sets your soul on fire, something that makes you happy. Because remember, when you are happy, the world around you is happy as well. Answer to yourself first, and then answer to your family, because you have to take care of you, because you are the one that's going to make the change for you. Nobody's coming to save you. You know what? They're not coming. You have to do it yourself. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.